So let's jump to our next topic. Somebody asked about referral or incentive programs, and they were asking about it from the standpoint of actually in two different ways. One about weddings, and with venues, if you do some, with a referral program there, incentive for past clients, and they also talked about when a person is booking a club, and do you do something as a gift to the manager? So I figured this question is going to work pretty much to cover our bases on our guests tonight. So, do you do a kickback? In essence, MJ is really, I think, what they were asking. They were asking when it came to the club side of it.
I completely do not understand the question.
The kickback, as far as if a manager says, is hiring you to be the DJ at Hooters, and they're going to pay you $200 a night, and the manager's like, yeah, I'll give you a chance, and then you throw them a $20 for them hiring you, kickback. No. Have you ever heard of anybody doing that?
The PV Dark Matter Series power enclosures deliver best-in-class performance with custom settings for specific environments. The Dark Matter enclosures produce crystal clear, professional audio. PV Electronics, perfection in music and audio. Quality Kids Entertainment is sought after by parents and daycare centers everywhere. Bubble parties can easily be added to your existing services as a wonderful and unique event. Mention you saw this ad and get 10% off our special offer if you sign up before April 30th. So contact Bubble Parties today before this offer gets away. DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool. The LD Systems Curve 500 is the world's first truly portable array system. With 2,400 watts of peak power and a 120-degree array, the Curve 500 is the ideal solution for DJs who care about their sound and presentation. Learn how to make money while you sleep with automated email marketing for your event or business. Get access to the training for free by going to profit911.biz/DJN. Profit 911. More customers, more cash, less stress. Oh, people pay all the time. Yeah, pay to play. Very few people understand. I used to tour a lot, and if you go into any big festival, you think that the festival is picking the artists for the festival. They are not. Their record label is buying 2 hours of time on a stage, and then the record label decides who plays in that 2 hours of time they bought. It's always a pay to play when you get to the bigger areas. It's almost always, unless you're some big name and you seriously get invited, it's pay to play. And I know people have done it down in the smallest bars, but I just absolutely refuse to play that game. I think it lowers you as a human being to go, here, let me play. I'll give you money.
We see that though. Now that you mention it that way, MJ, at DJ Expo, every DJ you see spinning there would be someone's paid for that time for them to play. Maybe not at the same level as what you're referring to, but
a lot of those are exchange for what I call exchange for advertising. I give you booth candy, you give me a crowd in front of me by being someplace where I couldn't be. So I've done exchanges like that with places. I did the Pittsburgh International Auto Show. And it's simply for that one of the dealers gets me in to DJ the whole thing. I don't charge them; they get booth, and I get exposure to thousands and thousands of people over 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a little different than going in someplace. And I mean, you brought it to me as the bar. Let me take it back to you as the wedding and party. I mean, is that a reality in that world? I mean, I can't imagine that.
For in some areas with some companies, they do. There's a couple of hotels in the Minneapolis-St. Paul Metroplex that some of those hotels are basically exclusive one company or another, because when you go and book, either the hotel will book the entertainment and then fulfill the contract they'll sell it for $1,000, and then they've got this company, the DJ company, that comes in for $500. Or they will say, well, if you don't want to book our in-house DJs, we recommend you go here. They are the exclusive for our venue. So then the hotel will go and book them for $750, and then they give the hotel kickback of $100 for the show, whatever. I'm just throwing numbers out here. But the idea is that those companies have a consistent kickback for the hotel for booking them. There's
I've had DJ companies here in the city call me up and go, we want you to DJ this place, whether it be a bar or a club, and they pay $300, we're going to give you $250 and take $50, and I'll be like, no,
I could
it's some other sucker. I'm not going to go in there and make you look good, and you take, I'm the one doing the work.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a little bit different than a finder fee when you're working under your own.
Booking agent is different. I used to have a booking agent. He got 15% for whatever he booked. So if he booked a tiny gig, he got a very tiny 15%. But if he booked something humongous, he got 50% of something humongous. And I think that's a little different when you go into contract with someone like that. But I don't know. There's no rule says you can't do a kickback.
Agencies are different, in my opinion. I've had an agent before too, MJ. Agencies are different. What John is speaking of, in New York City, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
You don't get into a place unless you're throwing a kickback. Up here, no, I don't. I want to refer people because they do great work. I've dropped people off my referral list because they haven't taken care of a client on customer service or work or whatever the case is. And, same thing. I want to be referred because we do great work. I don't want to be referred because I'm going to flip you a Benji at the end, So that's always been my thing. Does it happen in major metropolitan cities? Absolutely. What John speaks of is absolutely 100% true. And what you have to do at that point then is get to the clients first. So if your performance is such that you're amazing and they're calling you around the same time they're booking their venue, then you're ahead of them in the food chain, and they will dictate to the venue they're going to have you instead, and they got to pay a fee, or they'll negotiate it with the venue or whatever. So
thanks for watching. If you'd like to help support some of the programming on DJN TV and some of the different shows we put on a weekly basis, I'd ask you to go to djntv.com/insider and check out some opportunities for you to become a partner with us to help us educate the DJ community with the shows and programs on DJN TV.
Dan?
I mean, exactly what you're saying. I've heard it. I don't do it. My experience with a kickback, and it's not a kickback, it's a thank you. When I get a bunch of referrals from the same person or the same company, I send them a card, and I send them lottery tickets, or I send them a gift card for something. Not every time, but around some holidays, or around especially if they've done a bunch all at once. And I also give them love with the with the referral right back. But my philosophy has always been, I'm going to get better business, I'm going to get better results from doing it with those I love to work with and those I love to refer than I am if I ever throw money into the situation. I can't say I haven't thought about it. I kind of had the same question. Should I do a refer? Should I give this hotel contact, or sent them my lead an extra $50 or $25 out of the price? And
again, depending on where you position yourself. For example, I have a venue coming into my office tomorrow to shoot their video segment for our Tuesday Tips from the Pros. We do a video segment every week. We feature a different wedding pro, event pro on our Facebook page, and it's tips from them about how to hire their service, how to look for a venue, what are the latest trends and they're seeing, things like that. So now it's not a spiff in regards to money, but it's an opportunity for them to get more eyeballs to their venue, to that hairdresser, to that massage therapist, to that whatever, so you give them an opportunity to network and grow their reach. That's another way to do a kickback per se, and then it's a both win-win.
Day and Night mentioned,
is buying someone lunch for helping you get a gig, does that count as kickback?
I think that
Dan got me a job.
So
I'll take you to lunch.
I think there's the different reality in the way we're looking at this. And I know it was tongue in cheek the way you said it, but let's go ahead and put it out there while we're talking about it. What is the expectation when they send me that lead, or when they try and book me? Are they doing it with the intention of, I'm going to get the money, I'm going to get the lunch, I'm going to get whatever, or are we giving them a kickback afterwards of something, whether it's randomly, because we appreciated it? It's thank you versus kickback. And I think thank yous, regardless of whether it's the promo shoot, the thank you cards, the lunches, whatever, is a very solid way of doing business. And I don't want to. My personal philosophy is the kickbacks are kind of shady.
Well,
maybe that's extreme, but
Charlie Tremendous Jones is a mentor of Jeffrey Gitomer, and I've read his book Life is Tremendous, and I'd definitely recommend anyone pick it up. Charlie said in his book, and I love this quote, if you're giving to get, you're not really giving, you're trading. I just think it's a great quote, and it definitely applies in
Very
this.
accurate. Yeah, I would.
In this aspect.
I've had this conversation with a couple of higher end DJs, and I say higher end DJs on the higher end on the price gamut, and we get to the point where it's like, okay, so if you knew that it would cost you $200 to the venue manager at your preferred venue where you love working with the staff and you can create magic, if you knew that you could, by just paying them $200 for every event that you book there, would you do it to continually book shows on a regular basis? And it's interesting number of entertainers that are higher level entertainers that are like, yeah, I think that would be the best money I spent if I could be working there, because I know the type of client that they attract, and they attract a magical client that's a good fit, because we are all at doing that type of thing. And it's interesting that we look at it and it's like you frown upon it, but yet it's like if that would lead to the perfect a perfect fit on more occasions. I don't know if I would say I would always bastardize the process, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's because I think there's some places that could be used.
You can look at it as an advertising budget too.
It really is.
Several ways to look at this. We do a folder we have for our clients, and we actually have a venue in the folder. We have a florist in the folder, and they pay to be in the folder of ours. Mm-hmm. We pay to be in the folder of a couple different venues in the area. We're recommended by them, but does that mean that it's a pay-ola thing? I don't think so. It's just
advertising.
Yeah, you definitely radio termed that one.
Sorry.
That's all right. No, I picked up on it. I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, but that's putting their name in front of you. That's not. Hey, I'm going to pay you because you booked me as their florist. You know what I mean? Like, you booked the florist for them. I don't know. Yeah, I guess there is a fine line there.
It's advertising to me at that point.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I guarantee people do it everywhere all the time, but I think it's, is it right or is it wrong? I don't think you can almost attach to that.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's one of those gray area things, and it probably is more the intent to a point. Mm-hmm. If you're buying love on a street corner, it's probably not a good thing.
But also, and you go back to the hotel, you talk. I know, I'm going to totally.
Now you went from the street corner to the hotel. No.
Yeah. Talk about right turns.
That was actually probably a wrong turn.
Yeah, probably.
It was a wrong turn. Oh my goodness. How did we get off that?
About being paid.
Yes, that's what it was. Yes.
You're hooking yourself out. Yeah.
Looking penub.
Wow.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool. The LD Systems Curve 500 is the world's first truly portable array system. With 2400 watts of peak power and a 120-degree array, the Curve 500 is the ideal solution for DJs who care about their sound and presentation. Quality Kids Entertainment is sought after by parents and daycare centers everywhere. Bubble parties can easily be added to your existing services as a wonderful and unique event. Mention you saw this ad and get 10% off our special offer if you sign up before April 30th. So contact Bubble Parties today before this offer gets away. The PV Dark Manor Series power enclosures deliver best-in-class performance with custom settings for specific environments. The Dark Matter enclosures produce crystal clear, professional audio. PV Electronics, perfection in music and audio. Learn how to make money while you sleep with automated email marketing for your event or business. Get access to the training for free by going to profit911.biz/DJN. Profit 911. More customers, more cash, less stress.